Now this is my kind of topic. We're talking cameras for babies. Today we'll be talking about why we chose the Infant Optics DXR-8 PRO. And a little bonus, it isn't the first Infant Optics monitor we purchased. We also have the DXR-8 non-Pro version. Stick around to the end of the video to see a comparison between the two and if the Pro is really worth the upgrade. The DXR-8 PRO baby monitor by Infant Optics is a beast. Coming in with a 5-inch 720p monitor, the visuals are crisp. Being a camera person myself, that's one of the things I wanted to see, and a 720p screen looks fantastic. Obviously, at nighttime with the night vision on, it's not as crystal clear, but it still looks fantastic, especially compared to the non-Pro version. The monitor itself fits into my hands very nicely. It's also not too large enough to inconvenience you on the go. On the back, you have a nice kick plate, and on the top is an antenna to help with the range. Speaking of range, this thing reaches up to 1,000 feet. We decided to test it one time, not while a kid was sleeping of course, and the range went way further than we'd ever be comfortable leaving our kid while sleeping. It is pretty nice though, when we put him down for a nap at my parents' house and want to hang out by the pool, we have no issues with range. Let's talk the price. This is coming in at $199 and we got it from Target. I did a ton of research looking at all different types of baby monitors, and this was priced so well for the quality and the reviews that I read. Let's talk about a few other pros. There's a visual audio bar on the left side. If your kid starts screaming, it will ping on the left side showing an audio level. It's also really easy to install. At home, we don't want this thing to move. We want it in that one place. All it takes is one screw, you put the back plate on it, and it stays. Another great thing is if you have multiple children, you can attach up to 4 cameras to this. We have it set up to 2, and the way that it works is very seamless. You can click the button to make sure that you're only looking at one specific camera, or you can have them rotate going every few seconds. The setup is very easy, and the menu options are very clear and easy to navigate. It's also very easy to pan and tilt the camera. So if it's up on the wall and you want to move it around and get a different look or zoom in, it's very easy to do so, and the mechanism is extremely quiet. You don't have to worry about your kid waking up because you want to change the camera angle. Let's talk a few accessories that to us were a must buy. The first, the wide angle lens. You can put this wide angle lens on there and get the camera really close and get the whole crib. You can simply attach the wide angle lens by screwing it on, and you would be amazed at how much of a wider angle you get. It may not be as practical for, setting it up at home because you can kind of set up how you want it, but going on vacations or taking naps anywhere but here, you don't always have the optimal place to put the camera. With this wide angle lens, it gives you many more options. Another great accessory purchase was the external battery pack. It's 10,000 mAh. Does anyone really know what that means anyway? mAh, we just know the number anyway. It holds a battery pretty long. It also comes with the adapter where it's USB on one side and then the charger port for the monitor itself. We use it so often. Sometimes it's not convenient to be sitting right near a plug, not being able to move. With this, you can go upstairs, downstairs, it doesn't matter, take it with you. The last accessory that we purchased that I think was very necessary is we bought 2 additional power cables. We're on the go a lot. Our kids are taking naps all over the place. When I installed the cameras in their rooms, I didn't want those cables to move. I pinned them up, tried to do a little cable management, make it look nice, and there's no way I'm taking that back down. So we purchased a few extra power cables and we simply keep it in a to-go bag. That way when we're packing up, we simply unhook the cameras, cover them of course, put them in the bag, and that's it. Okay, let's talk about some of the cons. While generally it does have great range, sometimes that range is a little inconsistent. I usually don't have an issue when they're upstairs in their bedrooms and we're downstairs in my family room or basement. We don't have issues there. But sometimes if we might be in the backyard, or again, we might be by the pool at my parents' house, randomly it disconnects. My biggest gripe is I think we have a faulty unit. Somewhere between 9 and 12 months of everyday use, our system would just turn off. The monitor wouldn't turn back on, or it would look like it's booting and then instantly shut off. It had to be plugged in at all times. I thought something happened with the internal battery, so we ordered a replacement part. It wasn't very expensive. I totally thought that was going to solve the problem, but it didn't. Not sure what it is. We probably could have been a little bit more proactive in reaching out to support and trying to get it fixed, but let's be real, we're a tired parent and just somehow that kept getting put off. But we have the external battery pack, and you can also use any external battery pack. We have like 10 of them, so we have them constantly charged, and whenever we have to use the monitor, we have to use one of these external battery packs. Now let's talk about the comparison between the DXR-8 and the DXR-8 Pro. First off, the price. The Pro version is $199, the non-Pro version is $165. That is not that big of a price jump for the substantial increase in quality. The Pro version has a 5-inch monitor screen, while the non-Pro version is a 3.5. The resolution on the Pro version is 720p, and on the non-Pro version is 240p. Again, huge difference, and it's very, very noticeable. The range on the Pro is 1,000 feet, while on the non-Pro version is 700. Again, I know I said that the range felt inconsistent. It is noticeably better by a large margin on the Pro version compared to the non-Pro. Now, the battery life is rated for 10 hours on the Pro version and 11.5 on the non-Pro version. The non-Pro version gets a little bit more battery life at the cost of the high quality. Battery life is no issue. You can throw that on the charger while you're sleeping and be fine. All in all, these are both really nice baby monitors, but there is a clear edge to the DXR-8 Pro. For an extra $35, you're getting a better screen, better resolution, better range, the ability to connect multiple cameras in one unit, and much, much more. I would give the DXR-8 Pro by Infant Optics a 5-star. It is still just such a nice baby monitor for that price point. Now for the DXR-8 non-Pro version, I would give it 2 stars. For that price point and the low quality, smaller screen, it's just not worth the money. I would look elsewhere. Hopefully this video helps you decide on whether or not to get the Pro version. If it did, please do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. If it did not, please do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you again on the next one.